las adoro.
Hello there, fellow green thumbs and outdoor enthusiasts. I'm so glad you've joined our creative circle today. We're about to dive into the wonderful world of From Branches to Beauty, where we'll show you exactly how to turn humble timber and fallen branches into breathtaking works of art for your personal sanctuary. Now, stick around until the very end because you don't want to miss a single second of this. Later in the video, I'll be breaking down the secret sauce, the exact list of materials, professional tools, and a foolproof step-by-step guide to making these projects happen in your own garage or workshop. Get ready to have your mind blown. We've curated an incredible journey through more than 300 design inspirations and concepts that will take your garden from average to absolute showstopper. Let's jump into these 20 spectacular themes. One, reclaimed cedar signage. Vintage botanical markers. Ever looked at an old cedar fence picket and saw, well, just a fence picket? Let's change that perspective. Transform those weather-worn scraps into elegant vintage botanical markers for your blooming flower beds. By using some hand-painted lettering and a dab of weatherproof sealant, these markers don't just identify your perennials, they add a layer of sophisticated antique charm that makes your garden look like a professional arboretum. It's the ultimate way to stay organized while giving your yard a bit of that rustic storybook personality. Personalized entryway plaque. Let's give your guests a reason to smile before they even ring the doorbell. Imagine a large rustic wooden plaque featuring your family name, crafted from heavy salvaged cedar beams. Add some intricate carved floral patterns, and you've got a focal point for your front porch that screams luxury. This subject blends natural rugged textures with a truly personal touch, instantly boosting your home's curb appeal and making your entryway feel warm, inviting, and uniquely yours. Two, artisan bird habitats. Multi-level avian mansion. Why settle for a tiny birdhouse when you can build a grand multi-story avian mansion? Using pine scraps and natural bark accents, this project provides a safe, upscale nesting site for the local songbirds. It's essentially a 5-star hotel for your feathered friends. Beyond being functional, it serves as a majestic vertical sculpture in your landscape. It's the perfect blend of wildlife conservation and high-end garden art that will have the neighborhood birds, and your neighbors, chirping with envy. Minimalist hanging nest box. If your garden has a more modern vibe, the minimalist hanging nest box is your go-to project. We're talking sleek birch plywood paired with a striking copper roof. This design focuses on clean lines and high-end functionality, offering a contemporary aesthetic that fits perfectly in a minimalist landscape. It's a stylish way to invite nature to stay a while, proving that birdhouses don't always have to look like tiny rustic cabins to be effective and beautiful. Three, vertical ladder planters. Cascading succulent steps. Let's take your garden to new heights, literally. Utilize an old wooden ladder to create a stunning vertical display for your favorite succulents. By attaching deep redwood boxes to each rung, you maximize small spaces and create a lush living wall of greenery. This is a total game changer for small patios or balconies that need a vibrant focal point. It's space-saving, it's trendy, and it turns a forgotten tool into a centerpiece of organic beauty. Culinary herb tower. Tired of running to the store for a sprig of rosemary? Build a functional herb tower using a tiered wooden frame made of aromatic cedar. Each level houses different kitchen essentials like basil, thyme, and mint. This project ensures your fresh ingredients are always within arm's reach while you're grilling out. It's practical, it smells amazing, and it adds a structured professional look to your outdoor kitchen area. Plus, cedar is naturally rot resistant, so this tower is built to last. Four. Driftwood Garden Sculptures. Abstract shoreline totems. Capture the spirit of the coast with abstract shoreline totems. Assemble unique pieces of weathered driftwood into a tall, striking sculpture held together by hidden steel rods. This project celebrates the raw, twisted beauty of water-worn timber, creating a conversation piece that looks like it was plucked directly from a high-end seaside gallery. It brings an organic, artistic energy to your garden that feels both ancient and modern at the same time. Driftwood animal figures. For a touch of whimsy, try piecing together smaller fragments of sun-bleached driftwood to form the silhouette of a heron or a deer. This craft requires a bit of patience and a puzzle-solver mindset, but the result is a lifelike organic sculpture that blends seamlessly into high grasses or near a backyard pond. It's a subtle, sophisticated way to celebrate wildlife through the medium of nature itself, turning beach trash into an artistic triumph. Five. Rustic log seating. Moss-covered forest bench. Want that enchanted forest look? Shape a fallen oak log into a sturdy, low-profile bench for a woodland-themed garden corner. By leaving the bark intact and even encouraging a little natural moss growth, this seat looks like a permanent, living part of the earth. It provides a peaceful, grounded spot to sit and soak in the sounds of nature. It's rugged, it's heavy-duty, and it's the ultimate way to recycle a fallen tree into something truly useful. Polished tree stump stools. For a cleaner, more refined look, sand down large sections of maple stumps to create smooth, circular stools for your fire pit area. When you coat these with a high-gloss exterior varnish, the annual rings of the tree really pop, showcasing the history of the wood. These stools are durable, naturally beautiful, and provide the perfect rustic chic seating for those long summer evenings spent roasting marshmallows with the grandkids. Six. Decorative garden gates. Branch-woven arched gate. Create a fairy tale entrance with a whimsical arched gate made of flexible willow branches woven into a timber frame. This organic design acts as a soft transition between different garden rooms, offering a dreamy aesthetic that perfectly complements a cottage-style garden. It feels handcrafted and historical, like something you'd find in a hidden English garden, making every walk through your yard feel like a little bit of a magical adventure. Geometric slat gate. If you prefer clean lines, the geometric slat gate is a winner. Build a modern private entrance using horizontal slats of dark stained teak. This subject focuses on symmetry and architectural precision, providing both security and a high-fashion look. It's a fantastic way to elevate your home's curb appeal and give your property a contemporary high-end edge that makes a bold statement to anyone passing by. Seven. Whimsical fairy villages. Hollow log fairy home. Let's sprinkle a little magic into the garden. Turn a hollowed-out birch log into a tiny, enchanted dwelling featuring pebble windows and a pine cone roof. This charming project adds a touch of mystery to the base of your trees, delighting visitors of all ages. It's a wonderful way to use those smaller wood scraps and practice your detail work, creating a miniature world that feels like it's straight out of a children's storybook. Teacup garden woodwork. For the detail-oriented crafter, try creating tiny wooden furniture like benches and swings using twigs and a bit of hot glue for a container-based fairy garden. This allows for immense creativity on a miniature scale, transforming a simple planter into a bustling, tiny village. It's a great project to do with the grandkids, and it proves that you don't need giant logs to make a big impact in your garden's personality. Lattice privacy screens. Chevron patterned trellis. Privacy doesn't have to be boring. Assemble thin cedar strips into a stylish chevron pattern to create a functional privacy screen. This isn't just a fence, it's a climbing structure for fragrant jasmine or ivy. Over time, it turns into a lush, living green wall that blocks out the neighbors while adding a sophisticated geometric pattern to your patio. It's the perfect blend of modern design and natural growth. Oriental-inspired shoji screen. Bring some zen-like tranquility to your backyard with a garden divider inspired by traditional shoji screens. Using dark stained frames and durable outdoor fabric or thin wood panels, this project creates a secluded retreat perfect for meditation or quiet outdoor dining. It maintains an airy, light atmosphere while providing the quiet space we all need, transforming your patio into a high-end spa-like sanctuary. Wooden pathway edging. Scalloped log borders. Line your garden paths with short, upright sections of cedar branches. By varying the heights, you create a playful scalloped effect that keeps mulch where it belongs while defining your walking areas. It's an incredibly cost-effective way to use up yard waste, and it gives your garden a professional manicured finish that looks way more expensive than it actually is to build. Linear timber sleepers. For a more rugged modern look, use heavy-duty reclaimed railway sleepers to create straight, clean edges for a gravel path. This provides a bold, masculine contrast between the dark wood and light stones. It's built to withstand heavy foot traffic and years of weather, making it as practical as it is stylish. It's the perfect choice for a low-maintenance, high-impact landscape design. Floating flower boxes. Suspended cedar cradles. Why keep your flowers on the ground? Build rectangular boxes from aromatic cedar and hang them from your porch beams using thick manila rope. This elevated gardening style keeps your blooms safe from ground-dwelling pests and creates a beautiful floating display that moves gently with the breeze. It adds a wonderful vertical dimension to your porch, making your outdoor seating area feel lush and enclosed in natural beauty. Windowsill planter brackets. Enhance your home's architecture by constructing ornate wooden brackets to support heavy floral boxes beneath your windows. By using decorative scrollwork and a matching stain, you turn simple planters into a permanent part of your home's charm. These brackets provide the strength needed for large displays, while adding a touch of classic craftsmanship that neighbors will notice every time they walk by. Natural bird bath stands. Twisted root pedestal. Nature is the best artist, so why not use it? Source a large, intricate tree root system to serve as a pedestal for a ceramic bird bath. The complex, gnarled shapes of the wood provide a stunning contrast to the smooth water and ceramic bowl. It's a functional art piece that attracts local birds and serves as a unique conversation starter, proving that even the parts of the tree we don't usually see are full of beauty. Stacked timber column. If your style is more industrial chic, create a modern stand by stacking square blocks of treated pine in a rotating geometric pattern. This offers a stable and incredibly stylish base for a water feature. It blends the warmth of natural wood with a very modern structural silhouette, making it a perfect fit for a contemporary backyard or a minimalist patio setting. Artisan tool organizers. Shaker-style garden caddy. Every gardener needs a sidekick. Craft a portable wooden tote with a sturdy handle for carrying your hand trowels, gloves, and seeds. Using traditional shaker-style joinery, this caddy is both beautiful and built to last a lifetime. It keeps your essentials organized so you aren't constantly hunting for that lost pair of pruners, and it looks pretty enough to keep on display in your potting shed. Wall-mounted potting station. Let's get that garage floor clear. Build a large vertical organizer from pallet wood to hang your rakes, shovels, and hoses neatly on the wall. This project maximizes your storage space while the rustic wood finish adds a charming farmhouse feel to your workspace. It's the ultimate weekend project for anyone who loves an organized home and wants to turn a messy corner into a functional, attractive potting station. Decorative wooden wheelbarrows. Victorian floral barrow. Add a romantic vintage touch to your lawn with an ornamental wheelbarrow painted a classic white. While it's not for hauling dirt, it's the perfect vessel for overflowing petunias or geraniums. It evokes a peaceful country estate vibe and serves as a stationary planter that adds a lot of character and whimsy to your front yard without much maintenance. Rustic log hauler planter. For a more rugged aesthetic, build a wheelbarrow using rough sawn timber and a real wooden wheel. This subject acts as a heavy-duty planter for ornamental grasses or even fall pumpkins. It provides a sturdy masculine look that celebrates traditional farm life. It's a tough garden ornament that stands out and adds a layer of rustic history to your landscape. Wooden wind chimes. Bamboo and driftwood chimes. Enhance the sensory experience of your garden by combining hollow bamboo tubes with a driftwood top. This craft produces a gentle, deep-toned sound that is incredibly relaxing. It's the perfect auditory accompaniment to a morning cup of coffee on the porch, offering a peaceful vibe that complements the visual beauty of your plants and flowers. Hardwood slat percussion. If you want something a bit more melodic, cut thin strips of maple or oak to create a tuned wind chime. By varying the lengths of the slats, you can create a chime that produces a bright, crisp sound with every breeze. It's a unique musical instrument for your backyard that showcases your woodworking precision and adds a cheerful voice to your garden. Raised garden bed frames. Thick timber raised beds. Stop bending over so far. Use 4x4 hemlock beams to build deep, durable raised beds for your vegetables. This project is all about longevity and soil health. These beds provide a clean, structured look that makes gardening easier on your back while looking 1,000 times better than those plastic or metal kits you find at big box stores. Wattle-style raised borders. For a more organic, historic look, try the wattle technique. Create a circular garden bed using vertical stakes and flexible hazel or willow branches woven between them. It provides a beautiful, textured edge for your flower beds and is a completely sustainable, eco-friendly way to define your planting areas. It's ancient, it's beautiful, and it's a great conversation starter. Outdoor lantern boxes. X-frame timber lanterns. Light up those summer nights. Build tall rectangular lanterns with open X-frames from dark-stained pine. These are perfect for housing large LED candles on your patio table or along a garden path. They blend rustic carpentry with a cozy, atmospheric glow, making your outdoor space feel like a high-end resort once the sun goes down. Carved shadow boxes. For a more artistic lighting effect, design enclosed wooden boxes with intricate leaf or geometric patterns cut into the sides. When you place a light inside, it casts stunning shadows across your garden walls or walkways. It's a magical way to transform your yard after dark, turning simple wood boxes into light-emitting sculptures that create a truly unique evening ambience. Tree hugger art. Peekaboo wood spirit. Add a sense of mystery to your older trees by carving a friendly wood spirit face into a thick slab of bark and mounting it subtly on the trunk. It's a whimsical touch that makes your garden feel like it has a soul. It's a fun, creative project that rewards a close look, delighting grandchildren and visitors who discover the spirit watching over the flowers. Spiral branch wrap. Hide those awkward exposed roots with style. Arrange small uniform branches in a spiral pattern around the base of a tree to create a natural skirt. This decorative craft provides a clean, artistic transition between the lawn and the tree trunk. It's a subtle way to enhance the overall tidiness of your landscape while adding a touch of intentional, organic design. Garden bridge accents. Arched creek bridge. Nothing says destination garden like a bridge. Construct a small functional footbridge with a gentle arch to cross a dry creek bed or a low spot in your yard. It serves as a major focal point, adding structural interest and a sense of adventure. It invites people to explore different areas of your property, making your yard feel much larger and more designed. Flat slat Zen bridge. For a more minimalist, calming look, build a low-profile bridge using wide cedar planks with no railings. Positioned over a koi pond or a simple gravel river, this bridge emphasizes peace and simplicity. It's a key element in creating a Japanese-inspired retreat in your own backyard, providing a place to pause and reflect on the beauty around you. Custom storage crates. Stackable harvest crates. If you're lucky enough to have a vegetable patch, you need these. Build lightweight but strong crates from thin pine slats for your harvest. They look wonderful stacked in a potting shed and are perfect for curing onions or storing apples. They combine traditional utility with a clean, handmade look that makes the work of gardening feel like a luxury experience. Weatherproof cushion box. Keep your patio organized with a large lidded storage chest made of tongue and groove cedar. It protects your outdoor cushions from the rain and doubles as an extra wooden bench when you have guests over. It's a high-end furniture project that adds significant value and tidiness to your outdoor living space, proving that storage can be beautiful. Pergola entrance arches. Heavy beam garden arbors. Make a grand entrance. Create a gateway to your garden using thick 6x6 cedar posts and decorative rafters. This substantial structure provides a stunning frame for your landscape and acts as the perfect support for heavy climbing roses or wisteria. It creates a fragrant, romantic tunnel that defines the transition from yard to garden sanctuary. Slatted modern pergola. For a more contemporary feel, design a minimalist garden arch with thin, closely spaced slats. This creates a beautiful play of light and shadow throughout the day. It offers a modern architectural edge that looks incredible in any season, providing a stylish gateway that feels sophisticated, intentional, and very architectural digest. Phew! Can you believe how much potential is hiding in a simple piece of wood? We've covered 20 incredible ways to elevate your outdoor space, from the whimsical to the ultra-modern. Wood truly is the most versatile tool in a garden lover's arsenal. I hope these ideas have your creative gears turning. But hold your horses, we aren't done yet. Now that you're inspired, it's time to get practical. In this next section, I'm going to walk you through the essential materials you'll need, the tools you should have ready, and the exact steps to ensure your project is a total success. Let's head over to the workshop. Materials and products. To get professional results, start with high-quality weather-resistant lumber like cedar, redwood, or teak. You'll also need a box of stainless steel or galvanized screws to prevent rust streaks, some heavy-duty outdoor-rated wood glue, and a variety of sandpaper grits, ranging from 80 for shaping to 220 for that smooth-as-butter finish. Finally, pick up a high-quality UV protectant exterior stain or sealant to keep your hard work looking fresh for years to come. Equipment and tools. You don't need a factory, but a few key tools make life much easier. A reliable miter saw is a must for those crisp, clean angles, and a powerful cordless drill is your best friend for assembly. I highly recommend a palm sander to save your arms from exhaustion, plus a sturdy tape measure and a level to keep everything squared away. And please don't forget your safety gear. Grab some wraparound goggles and a good pair of work gloves because splinters are definitely not on the guest list. Preparation steps. First things first, get your plan on paper. Sketch out your design and write down your exact measurements. Trust me, measuring twice and cutting once isn't just a cliché, it's a lifesaver. Once you have your numbers, use a carpenter's pencil to mark your lumber clearly, ensuring you account for the width of the saw blade so everything fits together like a perfect puzzle. Time to make some sawdust. Use your miter saw to cut your pieces according to your marks, keeping a steady hand for those precision angles. Once the cuts are made, grab your sander and smooth out every single surface and edge. This isn't just for looks, it removes dangerous splinters and opens up the wood grain so it can really soak up that beautiful stain or sealant later on. Now, let's put it all together. Apply a thin bead of outdoor wood glue to your joints before driving in your screws. This belt and suspenders approach ensures your project won't wobble when the weather gets rough. Use your level constantly during this stage. There's nothing worse than a crooked birdhouse. Take your time here to make sure every corner is tight and every line is straight. Finally, the glamour step, the finish. Apply your exterior stain or sealant with a high-quality brush, following the direction of the wood grain for the best look. This layer is your project's shield against rain and sun, so don't be stingy with it. Let it dry in a clean, dust-free spot for at least 24 hours. Once it's dry, your masterpiece is ready to take its rightful place in your beautiful garden. If you enjoyed these projects and are ready to start building, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps the channel out. Have an idea for a project you'd like to see next? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one of them. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to join our growing community of creators. It's the best way to make sure you never miss a dose of garden inspiration. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Cazadoro.